Okay, welcome to my channel, Maths with Mohanty sir. Children, in the last class we discussed what is arithmetic progression and general form of arithmetic progression, sequence, everything it was discussed. What is the general form of an AP? That means what is the general form of every arithmetic progression it was discussed. Then what is common difference, everything was discussed in detail. Okay, so today let us discuss how to find general term of an AP. What is general term of an AP? You see, as you know children, an arithmetic progression, an AP, it is of the form A plus D, A plus 2D, dot dot dot. You see, this is the general form of every arithmetic progression, where A is the first term and D is the common difference. That means when we add the common difference to the first term, we get the second term. When again we add the common difference to the second term, we get the third term. That means each term of the AP is obtained by adding the common difference to its previous term. Okay. Now, as you know, there are how many terms in this AP? We cannot say how many terms. Suppose there are n terms in this AP. Then if there are n terms in this AP, what is the, like the first term is A1 is A, you see. Here the first term is A, the second term A2 is A plus D, the third term A3 is A plus 2D. Now the point is, if there are n terms in this AP, if there are n number of terms in the AP, so what will be the nth term or nth term? What will be the nth term or nth term of this AP? How to find out? That nth term or nth term of the AP is called general term. That means if A1 is A, A2 is A plus D, A3 is A plus 2D, then what will be AN? You see. What will be the value of AN? AN means the nth term of the AP. How to get? Okay. So whatever is the value of AN, that will be the general term of the AP. Nth term of an AP is known as the general term of the AP. So how to get the value of AN? Let us find out. You see. So as I just told you, A1, it is the first term equal to A. This A can be written as A plus, you see, 1 minus 1 into D. Why? Because you see, A means A plus 0, 1 minus 1 into D, it is 0 into D, 0. So, A1 can be written as A plus 1 minus 1 into D. Now, consider the second term, A2. Now, A2 can be written as, you see, what is A2? The value is A plus D, you see. Now, this A plus D means 1D. The coefficient of D is 1. So, 1D can be written as A plus 2 minus 1 into D. Okay. Now, consider the third term. You see, A3. A3 is how much? It is A plus 2D. This 2 can be written as A plus 3 minus 1 into D. You see, if you continue in this manner, so what will be the nth term? What will be the nth term of this AP? So definitely the nth term of this AP will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. You see, by induction it follows. If A1 is A plus 1 minus 1 into D, second term of the AP A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, third term of the AP A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. So by induction it follows that nth term of the AP AN will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So this formula, this AN equal to, thus we came to know that the nth term of an AP of this form, nth term of an AP which is in this form A plus D, A plus 2D, where A is the first term and D is the common difference. It is given by, therefore, we came to know that AN is given by A plus n minus 1 into D. This important formula is the formula for general term. This important formula, that is AN equal to A plus, this is the proof I discussed here. This general formula, AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, it is the formula for general term of an AP, arithmetic progression. And this general term is otherwise known as, we can say, beginning, you see. This general term of AP, that is n equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula is also known as nth term of an AP from the beginning. So what is the meaning of nth term of an AP from the beginning? You see, this is the AP, this is the given AP. Suppose a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, a plus 4d, like this. So if this is the given AP, means if an AP is in this form, its general term is n equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This general term is also known as, that means the nth term, the nth term of this AP from the beginning will be equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now you can ask me, if nth term of an AP from the beginning is a plus n minus 1 into d, then what will happen? I mean, what will be the nth term of an AP from the end? Okay, let us find what will be the nth term of an AP from the end. What does it mean? You see, nth term of an AP from end, you see. Nth term of AP from the end. So what does it mean? You see, this is the nth term of an AP from the beginning, okay, which is known as the general term of the AP. Now what will be the formula to calculate nth term of an AP from the end? I will give you example also. See, that means suppose an AP is given in this form, a plus d, let this be an AP, a plus 2d, up to the last term is there, you see. Suppose the last term of the AP is there, okay. Let an AP be of this form, where the first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, and the last term is given by l, suppose, okay. Now when we find its nth term from the end, just you mark here. When we are interested to find the nth term of this AP from the end, this last term will become what? It will become the first term. That means in this case, you see, in this case means when we want to find the nth term of an AP from the end. In this case, you see, the last term N will become A. You see, this will become the first term, because we are now going to find the nth term from the end. So when we find the nth term of an AP from the end, the last term will become the first term. And what about the common difference? The common difference, it will become, you see, when we find the nth term from the beginning, so what is the common difference? A plus d minus A, it is d. Common difference will be d when we find the nth term or general term of the AP from the beginning. But just imagine what will be the common difference if we find the nth term from the end. So definitely it is A minus A plus d. You see, A minus A plus d. That means it is minus d. Look at. So the common difference in this case, when we want to find nth term of the AP from the end, so no doubt the common difference will be minus d. It will not be equal to d. It will be equal to d only when we find the nth term from the beginning, not from the end. When we have to find the nth term of an AP from the end, common difference will be minus d, and the first term will be equal to what? L. The first term will become equal to the last term, that is there. So what will be the formula? Now you can easily find. You see, therefore nth term from end, how to get? It is equal to the same formula you apply, a plus n minus 1 into d, which is the formula to find nth term from the beginning. Now in place of a, you put n, because a equal to n, plus this is n minus 1 into, this is minus d, d will become minus d. This d will become minus d, put minus d in place of d, and put n in place of a, because the first term will become equal to the last term, as we are interested to find the nth term from the end. Okay, first term will become equal to last term, and common difference d will become minus d, as I just explained you now. So on simplification, it will give you L minus n minus 1 into d. You see, on simplification, it will give you L minus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula to find the nth term of an AP from the end. L minus n minus 1 into D, where L is the last term and n, what is n? N is the total number of terms present in the AP and D is the common difference. So if you know how many terms are there in the AP, if you know the last term and if you know the common difference, then you can easily find what will be the nth term of an AP from the end using this formula. But you will use this formula A plus n minus 1 into D only to find the nth term from the beginning. Only to find the nth term of an AP from the beginning, which is known as the general term of the AP. Children, I hope you understood what is general term. What is general term of an AP, which is otherwise known as nth term of an AP from the beginning. And what is the nth term of an AP from the end? How to calculate it? What is the formula to calculate or find the nth term of an AP from the end? And what is the formula to find the nth term of an AP from the beginning? And what is the difference between these two? I hope you understood. Okay? So if you know the general term, you can easily find the value of an, that is nth term of an AP from the beginning. And this is L minus n minus 1 into D. It is the formula to find nth term of an AP from the end. Okay? We shall discuss problems on all these later. Let the chapter be over. We are going to discuss problems on each and everything. Okay? On general term, how to find general term of an AP or nth term of an AP from the beginning, and how to find nth term of an AP. You will be given an AP and you will be asked to find nth term from the end. How to find the nth term of the AP from the end as well as from the beginning. We shall discuss problems later. Okay? Children, I hope whatever I discussed about general term of an AP in this class you must have understood. And in the next class we are going to discuss more about arithmetic progression. So whatever I discussed, if at all you understood, children, I must say you please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay? Thank you.